I'm Boston 25 News reporter Daniel Coates in Woods Hole, where it was around this time of day just before sunset on the 4th of July when two friends decided to take their paddle boards out and go 100 yards off this shore, where they were met face to face with a great white shark.
Oh, Maddie? And I see this like 8-inch like fleshy gray fin like come up next to her, like and I'm like, oh my goodness, like that's a shark.
Not just any shark, but the top predator on the Cape between Margaret and Maddie's paddleboards.
You know, I honestly didn't have time to think. It was more just like, let's get out of here.
The two friends had been swimming and boarding near Stony Beach plenty of times before. Friday, they decided to bring their phones out for a holiday sunset photo shoot when Margaret spotted that fin and a sharky shadow under Maddie's board.
Oh, Maddie?
I didn't see it. I felt its motion right after she said that.
The two had never paddled faster. They made it safe to shore 100 yards away in just seconds. Their scared suspicions were confirmed moments later when they checked Maddie's photos.
We started screaming and you're like jumping up and down.
We were in disbelief. Like, oh my goodness. I have to say I've never gotten a congrats on not getting eaten text before, but so that was the first one.
They called 911 and told others nearby a shark was in the water. Margaret said she sent the pictures to the New England Aquarium, who told them they had a rare encounter with a great white off Woods Hole.
That's their home and we were the ones who were intruding on it.
Enjoy the ocean, but keep your head and be aware of your surroundings.
Now, both of them told me that it did take a few days for them to collect themselves after this encounter, but they assured me that they'd be going back in these waters. Tuesday, Margaret even told me that she'd been back out swimming, just a bit shallower this time. On scene in Woods Hole, I'm Daniel Coates for your local station, Boston 25 News.